Hi everyone, Gary here. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are all doing great today. So today I'm back with another speed build using the Businesses and Hobbies expansion pack, and today we're actually building in the world of Tomarang. That is the world that we got with the For Rent expansion pack. I think I've built only like once before in this world. The architecture and everything is really intimidating for me, so I have never tried to build something here. But today we're actually building for my save file, and I really wanted to build a laundromat. So this is what we're doing today. There's gonna be a laundromat, a community garden, and also an apartment in this lot. And there are some issues I have to tackle before I keep on talking about this build. First of all, this is not up on the gallery because for some reason that I still don't understand. Businesses like residential small businesses lots are not working in Tomarang. I don't know why. I don't know if it's something that happens only in my game or if it's something like a bug or something that is going on right now. But for some reason, I cannot set this lot as a small business, like a residential small business. And that's the reason why I haven't uploaded it to the gallery, because every time that I try to set up everything, it just selected like it let me select things like for residential rental lots. And as I said, I don't know if it's something that has to do with Tomarang itself or if it's a bug or whatever. If you guys know, please let me know, because I actually don't know how to fix this. So because of that, I haven't been able to play test this build, and also I haven't been able to upload it to the gallery because I don't want to upload it as a residential lot, because it's a residential small business lot. So yeah, as soon as I get to know what's going on or fix the issue, I'm definitely gonna be uploading it to the gallery. But so far I really wanted to share it with you guys because I spent like 5 hours building this, and for me 5 hours is quite a lot. Usually my builds take like 1 or 2 hours, and the biggest ones take like maybe 4 hours. But yeah, this one took me almost 5 hours to finish it, and lately I haven't had that much energy to build. And actually this was supposed to be originally a tiny house with a business, like a small business, so I don't know how this turned out such a big build. But yeah, my original idea was to have a tiny house, so I'm definitely gonna be building a tiny house in the future. Right now I'm actually working in some other things. One like the second build for my Fatal Flaws Legacy Challenge build, because I uploaded the first one a few months ago and I haven't had enough time to play, so I haven't been able to move on too much with that legacy. But I am currently playing with the Gen 2, so I'm working on that build. And also I have to say, I have been having so much fun building rundown builds. And when I say rundown, I mean like this kind of build. This is not like an abandoned type of build or anything like that. This is actually a house in which a family is gonna live, and they actually are running a small business, and people come and they do their laundry here and stuff. But I just love adding all these decals, like I don't know, holes on the walls, or like the mold that we got with the For Rent expansion pack. It's just perfect. I mean, I love adding all those things. So yeah, you will see many things like that in the future. Also, I haven't had the chance to build something quite modern for North Haven yet. So yes, some things that I do have in my bucket list. I do have some things to build, but so far I'm just enjoying so much building rundown builds. And I know maybe in reality I wouldn't bring my clothes to a laundromat that looks this kind of like not well kept. But I don't know, I just love it so much. And since we got all these decals and things like that, I just haven't felt the same about building like really pristine builds and not having some like things on the wall, some I don't know, different cracks or things like that. I think those are realistic things, and I try not to like overuse them and make them feel like these builds are like abandoned or anything like that. But I think it's kind of realistic. Like, you won't be painting your houses every year because it's too expensive, too much money. It's really too expensive to do so. So just having some splashes on the wall and things like that, I think it's realistic and I like it. But yeah, I just wanted to say I took the inspiration for this build from a picture that I saw on Pinterest, and all the details that it had, it was just perfect. So I took a lot of inspiration from that to build the exterior of this build. Originally, you can see that it looks like it's like two different buildings separated. It ends up being only one build. So the apartment is actually all the second floor of both of this build, and also the first floor of this area here that you see me decorating right now. And the laundromat is here where this big door is. And the laundromat is gonna look so different from everything around this build. Like, I wanted to go for something that, like, a house that felt more like a type of, in a specific budget type of house. I didn't have a specific budget to build it. I just wanted it to make it feel like it's a realistic family home, so people don't always have like all the matching sets for everything in the interior. Like, you wouldn't have a house, like, realistically speaking, unless you have all the money in the world and you can just do it. You wouldn't have like all the matching sets for every single thing in your house. So that's what I was trying to go for, something that felt a little bit more in a kind of low budget type of decoration, and I loved it so much. And here in this area, I wanted to have like a community garden, as I mentioned. So the idea here is, because I created all the presets for this kind of laundromat to work. So one of the activities that your Sims will do is actually come here to tend and harvest this garden. I wanted your Sims to, like the Sims, to be able to harvest as well, because you know, when you only set them for them to tend the garden, you can come here and harvest everything yourself, so you can earn more money. But I thought that the main focus of this family was the laundromat, so this was kind of like a side activity for your Sims to do while they were waiting for their laundry to be done. So they would come here and do some gardening if they wanted it. They could bring, like, take the crops and stuff home if they wanted to. So that was why I set up like that. But as I said, this is, it hasn't been play tested, and it cannot be set as a proper small business yet. But I think I'm gonna be moving it to another lot in another world to see if the problem is only in Tomarang, because I have been working on some other small business lots and they work perfectly fine. So I think it's something regarding this world, and that would suck, because I was so excited about playtesting this build and using it and share it with you guys. So I decided, okay, I'm gonna be uploading it anyway, but it's not gonna be up on the gallery until I know that the bug is fixed. But yeah, you can see me here adding some seed packages to this area here. So I thought that maybe the family that runs this place, they just have a lot of seed packages here, and they let the customers to come here and plant them if you want. So it's part of the activity that they can do if they come here. And it's kind of a tiny garden. I didn't want to have many things around. I just wanted it to feel like you can come here and just do gardening if you want it. Of course, the Sims are not obligated to do so, but if they want to, they can come here and do it. And yeah, they would have a lot of fun here, I think. And also, it gave me an opportunity to use this fence and gates from the For Rent expansion pack as well. I haven't used them. I think at least the gate, I haven't used that gate before. And the fence, I think I've used it, but not in this swatch, and I think it looks so beautiful. It's definitely a really beautiful swatch. So here I'm adding the sign for the community garden and some planters here, just to make this feel a little bit more covered and like blending in with the environment a little bit more. And also some trash cans. Of course, I had to use the ones from the Businesses and Hobbies expansion pack because I haven't used it before. And yeah, you see that we're moving into the interior, and when you enter this apartment, you get right into the kitchen dining space. The living room is gonna be separated in like on the other side of the wall here. But yeah, I wanted to go, as I said, for something that felt a little bit more in the lower budget. So I don't know how much this build costs so far, but it's definitely not gonna be as like a cheap building to purchase or anything like that. But because you have like I don't know, 10 12 maybe machines in the laundry machine, like in the laundromat. So yeah, that just it's kind of expensive. But I was thinking that maybe the family just spends a lot of their money in their business and they just don't care that much about the interior of their house. They feel it's comfortable, they feel they just don't need more things, they are happy with the things they have. So that's why I thought that maybe it's not like it's like a rent out place, or maybe they just don't take care of it, but they just don't feel like they need more. They just like it the way it is, and they just appreciate the simple things in life, I think, and they just take care of a lot of their business. And yeah, but still I decided to clutter the kitchen quite a lot and using some items that I haven't used in a while, like the pressure cooker and some other things like the hanging plants that I put under the window there in the kitchen. And here yeah, some blinds in here. That's the only blinds that I'm gonna be using throughout the apartment, because I decided to end up using the curtains from Island Living, because for some reason I realized that I haven't been using that many things from Island Living, and that pack actually has so many nice things that I have been making it like a, I don't know, like a task for me to use more items from that pack, and that's what I have been doing. So the curtains throughout the whole apartment are gonna be from Island Living, besides the ones here, like the blinds in here. And I don't know, I think they look really nice. Also, I wanted this apartment to feel really cluttered, like they have a lot of things in the apartment. So you see me stacking things inside of this hutch, and adding some things here on top of the hutch as well. Some plants, some decorations, some random things that you will see throughout the apartment as well. Because I was thinking they just like to collect stuff, and maybe they just haven't had enough space to like display everything, or maybe they just don't care that much. Maybe they just like to accumulate things probably. But yeah, this household actually, like this family apartment has room for 2 parents and 3 kids. I was thinking they would have like a teenage boy, a child, like a boy, and also a girl. So yeah, they have this apartment ends up having like 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms, I'm pretty sure. I only kept only 1 bathroom in the split build because both bathrooms are pretty much the same size, so I think I used pretty much the same appliances. And here I didn't realize I was covering the smoke machine, like the smoke alarm, with the counter, like the cabinet. So yeah, it's covered, but it's still would function, so don't worry about that. But yeah, I didn't remember to move it. But I really wanted the kitchen to be a little bit bigger, because I was running out of space here in the counters, and I really wanted the counter space to feel like it was cluttered up. There are many things here for KaarySims to use if they want to. So I added a microwave, I added a pressure cooker, I don't know if I added a kettle or something. I think I didn't. But here I decided to change the color of this wall and to add some brick, kind of exposed brick, I would say, because what I was thinking, it was like originally the apartment was supposed to be only this floor and downstairs, and they just bought like the whole building somehow, and they like decided to renovate and turn this other part of the building into part of the apartment, because maybe it was just too tight for them. So that's what I did. I don't know how they would manage to buy a whole building, but I don't know, maybe they inherited it or something. I don't know. You can create your own story, but that was pretty much what I was trying to go for. So that's why I decided to change the brick, like the wall, for this kind of exposed brick from Cottage Living. And here we're decorating the living room, and the living room ends up being really simple. I actually have never thought of matching the couch from Cats and Dogs with the chair from Cottage Living. I don't think they match that well, but I think it's just perfect for the style of this apartment in particular. So that goes pretty much with what I was saying about not having like a matching set in everything. So they just come up with whatever they have and whatever they like, and they buy it and they try to make it look together, like to look nice together. Also, I do have to say, I'm so happy that we got the debug controllers from the retro console that we got in one of the reward challenges. That I don't remember which one it was. But I'm so happy that we finally got the debug controllers, because the ones that we had were like this kind of PlayStation, I don't know, maybe PlayStation 3 or something. I don't know. I have no idea about consoles. I don't own a console. I only have a Switch. And I know that you get like this kind of more modern controllers, and this console just didn't work with the other controllers, so I'm so excited that I found them on the debug menu now. I don't know if the Sims team added it or if this is something that has to do with the Better Build by a mod by Twisted Mexi. I have no idea, but whatever it is, thank you so much, because I have been begging for the controllers for so long. And I'm so happy that we have them now. But yeah, they have this kind of old style TV from the Basement Treasures kit. I added the retro console, and also I added the radio from the Cozy Kitsch kit, and I decided that we have a crow because I haven't used the crow in a while. I have no idea why they would have a crow, but they do, so I added some bird feed in there. And I still think that the crow was a missed opportunity for the Sims team to have to let us have more types of birds besides a crow, because a crow is kind of very specific. So it would have been great if we could have like a parrot or a cockatoo or something like that. It would have been amazing, but yeah, we just have a crow, so they have a crow. It's kind of random, but I thought this whole apartment is kind of random, so that would be great. Like the crow just suits perfectly fine with this. And I didn't want them to have like a pet, like a dog or a cat, because I usually build houses for families with cats or dogs, so I thought I wanted like a different type of pet, and having the rodents from my first pet stuff, it wasn't gonna fit with the aesthetic that I was trying to go for, because those items are also quite colorful and modern, and we don't have like a rundown version of them, so that's why I decided to go with the crow. I thought it was a nice opportunity to do so. And now we're decorating the main bedroom, so this is the parents' room, and that's the only bedroom that's gonna be on the second floor. All the other rooms are on the first floor. And something that I forgot to mention, but I'm pretty sure you realized it by now, it's that this is kind of an upside down apartment. So actually the second floor is the main floor, and your Sims just have to go up the set of staircases to get to the entry of the house, and they have to go downstairs to get to the kids' rooms and stuff like that. So it's something that I haven't done in a while, but I really wanted to do it. I think it looks so nice. So yeah, it's kind of a fun way as well to create something different as an apartment or a house or anything like that. But yeah, we're decorating the bathroom here, and the appliances that I'm using here are the exact same ones that I'm gonna be using downstairs, just in a different layout. So yeah, that's why I only kept one bathroom in this bit build. And I really wanted to use the toilet that we got with for rent, because I think I've used it only once before, and I just think it's kind of realistic for the world that we're building on, and just another chance for me to use these items, because they are not common for me. I just haven't been anywhere that they use those types of toilets, so for me to get the chance to use them, it was just perfect right now. But yeah, we're decorating the kids' room. This is the boys' room actually, so this is a teenager and also a kid sharing a bedroom, and I thought it was kind of a fun dynamic to do so, because I always build like decorated rooms for teenagers with teenagers or kids with kids, but I almost never mix them unless I am building like a really tiny house in a budget or something like that, and I have a teenager and a child, and they have to share a room for some reason. But in this case it's because these are two boys and the other bedroom is for the girl, so that's pretty much why I decided to put the two of them together. And also I decided to go with these bunk beds because they felt more in the lower budget when it comes to the shape of the bed and stuff like that, and because there's like a thin line between low budget and rent down. And my other choices were beds that looked really rent down, and that wasn't what I was trying to go for. So yeah, you see me here decorating a little bit of this desk area. I decided not to add a computer because there's a family computer right in the hallway, as you can see from this angle. I decorated that hallway off camera, and also the other bathroom here downstairs. And yeah, they're gonna be having they have a computer here. They also have a bookshelf, so if you miss one of those items from the speed build, don't worry, because there are some bookshelves and also a computer here in this build, so you can actually have a really realistic gameplay here. And also I decided to add this ping pong I don't know, rackets. I don't know what the name of these items are, but I never add them. There's not a single ping pong table in this build whatsoever, but I thought it was so random and I decided to add them anyways because it's like things that kids would have in their bedrooms. I mean, you don't necessarily need to have a ping pong table to have the ping pong rackets, right? You can just have them if you want. So yeah, that's pretty much what I was trying to do. So to do in this bedroom. Also, I added some toys because there's a kid that sleeps in this room as well. But I still thought that it was feeling too kid-like and not so teenager in this bedroom. So yeah, the teenager sleeps in the upper bunk and the kid sleeps in the lower bunk, and they both have like specific things to separate their likes and dislikes. And also this kid, like the teenager, is into science, as you can see, but it's also into music. So I'm gonna be in that I'm adding a guitar as well for them to use if they want. And I wanted to go for like a lower budget guitar but still looking nice, so I went for the base game one. And this is a girl's room. I'm so proud of myself because I didn't go for pink in this bedroom or purple whatsoever. I went for blue, and I don't know why I never do that in The Sims, because in real life, like, my whole bedroom has a lot of blue. It always has have a lot of blue, and now that I share a bedroom with my boyfriend, with my son, there's a lot of blue going on in the bedroom anyways. So I don't know why I never decorate blue rooms for girls in The Sims. I don't know, but I loved it. I think it looks so nice. It ends up being so cute. I added some like the rug from My First Pet stuff, and that like a turtle swatch that I love so much. It's definitely my favorite swatch from that rug. Some random things here, like that cat portrait from the Comfy Gamer kit. Also a rundown desk in here as well from high school years. This kit is gonna have space for them to do their homework if they have to do so here. And I didn't have a specific set of likes for this girl in mind. I just thought that she had a lot of different things. Maybe she's into crafts or things like that. Maybe she likes sports. That's completely up to you. She does like plushies, as you can see. So she has some plushies here, and I decided to add the doctor set in the doll version. I just don't like that version. I think the doll is kind of creepy, but I always use the bear one, so I decided to use that one. And now we're actually working on the laundromat itself. So yeah, I decided to add a lot of laundry machines here, and also a vending machine, because I thought sometimes your Sims get like hangry or hungry, actually, but I get hangry, I don't get hungry. So I thought having a vending machine here, it would be great for this type of build. Also, I have to say, I have never been to a laundromat in my life. I have always owned a laundry machine, so I have never needed to go to a laundromat, but I've seen some of them and I've always felt like they were really cool. It's kind of a weird wish for me to actually own a laundromat somehow. Maybe because I really like to do the laundry. I think it's so fun. I don't know if it's something wrong with me. I don't know, but I do really like doing the laundry. So that's why I decided to build a laundromat, because I love playing with laundry day in The Sims. So yeah, you will see me adding some detergents here, and I'm pretty sure that's gonna be pretty much it for this build. We're gonna be doing some outside decorations as well, and yeah, I don't know if I added too much in here. I think I didn't add that much here. Oh, those bar stools and maybe some signs here just to decorate a little bit more. And I love those signs, I have to say. But yeah, that's gonna be pretty much it for this build. I'm gonna be adding some graffiti here on the wall, and I think I'm gonna be wrapping up this voiceover now. So if you like this build, please like this video, also comment and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and also follow me on social media. Links are all in the description down below, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Enjoy the screenshots. Goodbye.